Yura, Winjai Marumba, and welcome and g'day in the Jandai language of Quandamooka country. After 24 weeks of character strengths video, we come to the end of the 2020 series, and I'm sure there's lots of people happy about that. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to reflect a little on the concept of the religious education and prosper pilgrimage that we tried to do. When we went into at-home learning, we completely adjusted our religious education program to focus on the Catholic Christian application of the scientific strengths of positive psychology and character strengths. This pilgrimage or religious journey has continued with the return to school in Term 2 after feedback from over 1,000 students. Thank you for those who participated. The feedback was the videos should be shorter, and this is why sometimes we made 2 videos each week. So they were shorter, there was just another one. But each week I tried to share with you something of the person of Jesus, Bible references and teachings, examples of St. Eugene de Mazenod, the Oblates, teachings of the Catholic Church, stories about Iona, stories about Quandamooka country, and also personal stories from my life. I tried to constantly help remind you that you've been loved into existence by God through your parents, that God continues to love you in whatever capacity you allow it, and that God will love you into eternal life with Him after you've died. This is the essence of the good news of Jesus, and each of the teachings of the Catholic Church should lead us to this good news. I've definitely tried to continuously work on my character strengths, and I've tried to be honest with you that we are all works in progress, most definitely me. I particularly like sharing in many of the wonderful settings of the college, and I've enjoyed bringing to life some of the stories of Iona's rich history. We know that our 2020 year has been a year like no other, and one that has tested us like never before. I give thanks for each and every one of you who's faced these times with renewed determination and grit. Our Visible Wellbeing program and Prosper became important partners with religious education and the academic, sporting, musical arts dimensions of college life. During the course of 2020, I think we discovered that while we've previously thought of community as a noun, the naming word that people belong to, we now feel that community at Iona is a verb, a doing word, an action, an involvement, inclusion, and of service. I'm aware of so many of you who've worked on your strengths throughout the year, and I'm also aware that for all of us, there's still more work to be done. Unfortunately, I get to see sometimes boys consistently make wrong decisions about the way people are treated, and some have needed small and significant consequences in that regard. I think it will be good for us all to have a break over the next few weeks. The staff have had a tough year, families have had a tough year, and many of you have had a tough year. We have all needed to keep our strengths practiced and agile, ready for use when required, and my hope for 2021 is that we continue to find a way for strengths to be part of our community, while continuing to explore the whole of the search framework of Professor Lee Waters' Visible Wellbeing program. Our 2,000-year Catholic Christian tradition has much to contribute to a respectful dialogue with positive psychology, and the search framework gives us that structure. Search stands for the S is for strengths, E is for emotional health, A is for attention and awareness, R is for relationships, C is for coping, H is for habits and goals. And as we head into the Christmas break, I would like to wish you all a happy, safe and holy Christmas on behalf of the Oblate community who happily live here at the college. At Christmas, we believe that God became one of us so that we might become one with God. It's a great season of joy and hope, and one that's most definitely needed in 2020 to remind us that there is a much bigger picture. Life is much more than the global pandemic. And while the borders may be closed, our hearts are invited to remain open to receiving and offering God's love. A very special thanks to Laura for filming each week, and for Al and Sue for editing and the location advice, and for Alex for helping with the strengths challenges of each week, and for Laura for putting it all together post-video in production. I encourage you to try and find a Christmas service to attend, although restrictions may make that hard. And I, along with Mr. Goodwin, the Oblate community and all staff, look forward to welcoming you back in 2021, where we have so much more to look forward to. Take care, kia kaha, God bless. 2020 is nearly over. Thank you.